Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Aiden, and welcome back to another episode of Doki Literature Club. So, we're going to continue some of the side stories. Hopefully, we can finish Respect and then unlock a fourth one, from what I've been told by a guide. I don't know. I just hope that I can get this true ending within the next episode or two. Because this is taking way longer than I thought to do this. I guess let's get started. Yes, I'll begin. Gotta stay hydrated. It's been several weeks since the club has officially started. Through their initial setbacks, the three club members so far, Monika, Sayori, and Yuri, have increased their collective bond within the club. Sayori has partaken in some of Yuri's high fantasy literature, and all three of them, led by Sayori, have taken an interest in poetry. On a day like any other, the three find themselves suddenly interrupted by the club door opening, and in walks a girl none of them have seen before. Hi. Sayori tugs excitedly at Monika's sleeve. Yuri shifts in her seat and buries her eyes in her book. Are you here for the literature club? Yeah. Yay, that's great. Thanks for stopping by. It's kind of a small club still, so it's really excited to see new faces. Yeah. Come and sit down somewhere. You can sit next to my desk. Sayori passes over to her desk and presses her palms onto it. What is this music? Very curious, because I have no idea what this is. Oh, and Yuri can make some tea. Yuri looks up at Sayori in protest for having drawn attention to her. Natsuki silently glances between everyone, then sits down next to Sayori. Monika follows by sitting nearby. Natsuki doesn't seem right. Okay then, how about we all introduce ourselves? Okay. Well, I'm Monika. I'm the one who started the club. I was originally in the debate club, but I really wanted to do something I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. So I started the literature club as a way for people to express themselves through writing or reading or whatever other kind of literature. You know, I figured it was your club. You have that vibe. I have what vibe? Oh, you know, like, never mind. I'm not gonna judge people I just met like that. Very adult-like of you. Huh. Way to call someone out. I always judge people so hard. Wow. Oh, no you don't, Sayori. Yes, she does. Yuri's deadpan voice carries across the room. Natsuki giggles. I probably would if I was Natsuki too, because Monika says Sayori is not judging, but Yuri, from all the way back there in the closet, says, yeah, she does. I'm Sayori. I just like learning about everyone and making friends. Oh, and I also like poetry. Oh yeah? Very adult-like of you. I'm an adult. Like, no. Aren't they like 16? The game? I feel like they are. Because in the last game, there were secrets through the game files, but they all led to a certain website, and I don't know how to describe it. I think it said that the main character was 16. So I'm gonna assume Monika's also 16. Sayori might be 15 or 16. Natsuki might be 15, 16 as well. I don't know how to determine this because the main character, or Monika, is not described as like first year, second year, third year. But all we know is that they're in high school. Natsuki looks like a first year. That's it. We don't know anything else. The sound of Yuri's electric kettle steaming up fills the room. Oh, that's Yuri. Sayori lowers her voice. She's kind of shy, but she's really nice and super smart. She likes big fantasy books and tea. I love her. Well, I guess that leaves me then. I'm Natsuki. I like listening to music and hanging out downtown and stuff. Huh. And my favorite flavor of ice cream is strawberry. Ooh, let's get ice cream. My favorite flavor is probably cookie dough, or maybe chocolate. It's cookie dough. And Monika is probably Probably vanilla. What the heck? I took way too many online quizzes. The ice cream ones are always accurate. Okay, I guess. What's Yuri's favorite? Natsuki shrugs. Probably green tea. I was joking. I had no idea for Yuri. Still, it's pretty chill here. Do you just hang out, or do you actually do club stuff? Ah, well, we do club stuff too. It just hasn't been very structured yet, since we only have 3 members. So we just kind of loosely spend our time doing the stuff we like. But I keep thinking it's about the time we start with some more structured club activities. It's been a while by now since I started the club, so yeah. Well, with that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you'd like the club to get into? Ah, well, I guess I'm in literature. Well, I like manga. Manga. Hey, why'd you say it like that? Hey, you wanna read manga in the club? Wait, hold on a second. That's right. Monika doesn't think manga is literature. So that's why Natsuki doesn't like about Monika. I think that's the only difference between them. No. It's the only thing that Natsuki doesn't like about Monika. That's it. That's what I was trying to go for. That sounds great. After all, I've been doing all this, Yuri turns to the desk, a tray of teacups, which she sets down on an empty desk. After all the deep and immersive reading I've been doing, I wouldn't mind doing something a little more simple. Manga isn't simple. Some forms of manga are very simple. Others, not so much. If you think that you just don't understand the nuance. Nah, I didn't mean simple like that. Well, anyway, putting manga aside, is there any other kind of literature that you're interested in? Well, not really. In that case, have you considered the anime club? Wow. Pushing away someone just because they like manga. Are you serious? I'm not gonna join the anime club. It's full of weird guys. Yeah, I could see that. Come on. Is it that big of a deal? Manga is literature, right? I mean, I think so. Good old Google. Is manga literature? Japanese literature. It says right here. So, it is technically a form of literature. I mean, I guess if you consider the literal definition of literature, then technically, I get it. Look, I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can I please just join? I won't bother anyone. If I can just, keep my manga here and hang out after school, I'll do literally whatever you want me to do. That's fine, right? Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, thank you. You're the best. I have most of it crammed into my lockers, so I'm gonna start getting, okay? Natsuki stands up. Need some help? No, I got it. I don't want you to see my locker. Say so, but there's no way it's worse than mine. Hope you never find out then. Wow. So, Sayori is extremely disorganized. Natsuki is somewhat disorganized, or has a ton of stuff from home. Because we know for a fact that Natsuki has problems at home. Don't really want to get into it, but I think we do know about that. Because of one of the black texts that Natsuki had during the second playthrough of the main game, where Natsuki said that her dad would be here if he found out she had a bunch of manga, I think. Yeah, I don't remember very much of that, but yeah, I do remember that much for sure. Natsuki exits the club room, leaving everyone in silence, save for the sound of Yuri sipping tea. I'm such a pushover. Hey, it's not that bad. Natsuki seems like a lot of fun. Maybe, but I mean, she has no actual interest in literature, you know? That's normally fine, but she said she would participate in club activities, like some kind of obligation. Jeez, going to get cold. Yeah, wait, that's not, that has nothing to do with anything. Well, I think everyone deserves a chance, especially if we can bring her happiness. Besides, maybe she'll take a liking to literature. Are you sure you don't just want to read her manga, Sayori? Hey, who do you think I am? Sorry, I didn't mean that. I just feel really uneasy about this. Do you have any opinion, Yuri? Not particularly. Not really. That's better. She said she wasn't going to bother anyone. That includes me, so... Does that mean I bother you? No, you're a pleasure to be around. I was just fishing for a compliment. Wow. I know. But still. I really think we should give her a chance. Yeah, alright. But I really am going to start enforcing club activities. I'm willing to cooperate. Suddenly, the three of them hear a thump against the door. What was that? That's probably Natsuki trying to open the door, but she can't. Sayori stands up and walks over to the door, then opens it. Thank you. Carrying 3 boxes. How big are they? Like, this big? This tall? Or are they, like, small? Carrying 3 boxes of what is presumably manga, Natsuki grunts and wobbles inside before slowly bending over and dropping the stack onto the floor as gently as she can. That's quite a collection. Oh. Oh, okay. I just heard like swiping sound. Kinda like this. But it's just one of my animals going at the door. Sayori giggles in excitement. While catching her breath, Natsuki replies, There's still one more box. I can put them away myself. I know how to organize them. Monika anxiously glances between Sayori and Yuri. Is this really okay for the club? Maybe it's what she needs to really kick the club into gear before everyone gets too complacent. It seems like things are finally going to start getting more serious. That's not the end of part 1. Yep. They take like 25 minutes to half an hour just to beat one part. At the next club meeting, Monika is the first to arrive. But ever since Natsuki joined, she feels a lot less relaxed. Jeez. Why am I so nervous? Monika paces, trying to figure out her feelings. Natsuki said she wasn't going to bother anyone, so why does it feel like the atmosphere has changed so much? Monika thinks the club door opens, revealing Natsuki carrying a box. Monika forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way to the closet. Natsuki forces one in return. Need help? No, I got it. Monika awkwardly tries to start some conversation, but fails. Curious, she peeks into the closet where Natsuki is stashing all of her manga. Once dull with school supplies, the shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute-looking artwork. You know, the top shelf is pretty empty. Maybe we could keep it up there. I can't reach up there. That would be so inconvenient. Wow. Yeah, and it's so empty too. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, but Monika sighs. Teachers are gonna ask what all this manga is doing here. I have to tell them it's for the literature club. So, Monika backs off and slumps into a desk. With this kind of tension, it feels like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks is being sucked right out of the room. Good afternoon. Sayori spins into the classroom. Oh, I can see someone's in a good mood. Yeah, you can definitely see that. Yeah, because I have this. Sayori brandishes a cookie wrapped in plastic. Of course it's a cookie. Found some money and got chocolate. Cookie. Cookie, not chocolate. Found? Ooh, that's so pretty. As Sayori trots over to the closet, the colorful shelves catch her eye. Yeah. Because in this bland room, you can obviously see, like, the most colorful thing ever. Just on that shelf. Which one do I start with? Oh, you can start by giving me a bite of that cookie? No way. I saved up all my luck to find that money. Yeah, fine. On entry into my kingdom, you need to pay the tax as a... Defeated, Sayori unwraps her cookie and breaks off a piece for Natsuki. Then, Yuri silently walks into the cupboard. Monika glances at her with pleading eyes. Yuri returns a quick nod of understanding. Well, everyone's here now. Despite the club only having one more person than before, it somehow feels twice as lively. Okay, so I think today we should go over some potential club activities and see which ones we want to do first. We have 4 members now, so it'd be great if we found some stuff to do as a group. Does that sound good to everyone? Great. Okay, so I have some ideas of my own, but I want to hear your ideas too. Well, I've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone else's interests. We could give person a, each person a day to share their favorite kind of literature with everyone else. Well, maybe. Something tells me that Monika glanced at Yuri and Natsuki, who appeared very unwilling to even consider each other's interests. Yeah, that was actually a problem in the main game. Because Yuri said that Natsuki's poetry was cute. Natsuki didn't like that because she doesn't like being called cute. I don't know how that came up. Because she doesn't care here. But yeah, I really don't know. I think that was a conversation I had to ask Yuri or Sayori for help. Because I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to set the other and then go a certain way. I want to stay neutral. Because I didn't feel like going for either of them. I just wanted to go for Sayori. Maybe we can try to come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally. You know, like we all vote on a book to read or something like that. I think we should all collectively try to expand our interests rather than stick to the things we're familiar with. Why does it feel like I'm being targeted here? Natsuki, didn't you say that you would go along with whatever the club wanted to do? Well, yeah, but that doesn't make it for you to ignore everyone else's preferences. I like Sayori's suggestion. Yeah, me too. Of course you do. Yeah, but... Monika's voice trails off. Yeah, no, there's no getting out of that. Although she let Natsuki join the club, Monika finds it incredibly difficult to relent to her demands. Natsuki doesn't respect the club. Why should Monika have to yield to Natsuki's opinion on anything? Natsuki, are you sure that you don't have any other literature interests you could share with the club? I swear I don't mind if you keep your manga in here, but I just... Natsuki cuts off Monika by suddenly standing up. Well, it's obvious that I'm not wanted here, so I'm just gonna leave. But I would really appreciate it. But I really would have appreciated you being more upfront about it. Wow. Okay, I think you're kind of jumping to conclusions here, but you're free to do whatever you want. Uh-oh. This is not good. Natsuki shoots Monika a quick glare before walking straight out of the room. Oh no. Sayori runs after her, just leaving just Monika and Yuri. For the second time today, Monika slumps down into a desk. Why am I such a jerk? No, she's a jerk. She's making me feel this way. Monika looks up at Yuri, seeking affirmation. Yuri looks away. She probably just went around looking for the smallest club so she could find so that she doesn't have to participate. How could she expect me to give her respect when she has no respect for the club? Am I wrong, Yuri? I'm not good at these things. This is why it's called respect. Because Monika doesn't respect Natsuki's opinion on manga, and then Natsuki doesn't respect Monika because of her opinion on Natsuki about manga. Wow, that's a loop. Me neither. I just have no idea what to do. I don't want to hurt anyone. I feel like it's wrong to enforce the club vision. You know, like, people should join because I want to express their passion for literature, or at least develop it. So maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all. Monika sits in silence, afraid to accept her tentative conclusion. Yuri looks tense, but she doesn't seem to want to add anything. You can go back to reading. I know this doesn't concern you. It does. It does? How? Well, I just can't comfortably read in an atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed. Oh, well, great. I'm just ruining the whole club then. That's not an accurate conclusion to make. Sorry. I'm just kind of voicing my frustration, and I guess guilt. It's like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me. Why is it the hardest to be rational during the times you need it the most? I don't think you're being irrational. I think Natsuki is. She has no authority to walk in here and make demands of the club. Your club. Something as ridiculous as manga has no place here. No. I just looked it up. It's a fact. It is manga. No. Manga is literature. That's what I wanted. The fact that you're even storing it for should make her completely indebted to you. Well, you're right, but I don't know. Isn't it kind of harsh to say things like it's ridiculous and it has no place here? Do you not feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with it. So I assumed you felt the same way about it. That's not true. Well, recalling her confrontations with Natsuki, a realization starts to set in. You may be right. I mean, if it was anything besides manga, I would really be acting like this. No, would I really be acting like this? Maybe I've been just convincing myself that it has nothing to do with manga. I'm really upset that I would let myself do that. With a sigh, Monika walks over to the closet. She finds herself staring at the colorful shelves. This wasn't really what I had in mind for a club about literature. There shouldn't be anything wrong with it. Monika starts defending her position once again. It's a complicated issue that Monika had failed to consider before now. Where is the line even drawn at what's considered literature? Lost in thought, she reaches into one of the larger box sets, pulls out a volume, inspecting it for no reason. The cover features 4 girls striking cute and exaggerated poses, all dressed in short skirts. One, that completely reminds me of the cover of this game, definitely. And 2, that reminds me of the volume of Parfait Girls that the main character was reading with Natsuki. Yeah, I mean, amused by the absurdity of the cover, Monika opens the book. That's it. Please be done. Yes, it's done. Oh, jeez. So, expect part 2. Oh, okay, they're all like this. Because I finished understanding part 2. Ah, strawberry peppermint was what it is. Nah. Pictures. Ah, okay. So these wallpapers, I pretty much have to get. These poems are just whatever. But the secrets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait. Out of 11 special poems. DDLC selects 3 random special poems to appear when it's first started for the first time. Why are there only 10 of these? Because there should be 11. Because this is one of them. I screwed up the other one. Backgrounds, I think that's just places I have to be. Oh. Okay, promo. I have no idea what that means. But yeah. Okay, next side story, I guess. Wait, is there another file? Wait, no. That's what I had to look for. Have a next weekend. Yeah, I read this before. I guess I'm starting the next side story. Hey, another 22 minutes. This sucks. Why is Monika such a jerk? You should be grateful that I even joined her stupid club. It's not like she could find any members. Monika's usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club. Yeah, right. Well, she usually does. Maybe when she's not busy being so judgmental. Oh, right. There. So, what if I'm into manga? Why can't just one person accept that, instead of being so condescending about it? I accept it. I think it's cute. Come on, that's condescending too. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you. Natsuki sighs. I know, thanks. It just really sucks. Do you want me to talk to Monika? I don't know. It's not like it's gonna change her opinion of me. Like, even if you were to convince her to back off, that wouldn't suddenly make me feel like I'm actually welcome in the club. I should just find another club. Wait, you don't have to do that. We can figure this out. Please. I mean, I'm the vice president, or at least I think I am. And I don't want you... Oh. I need some more water now. Perfect. And I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy, so I want to make that happen. I was wondering, what was the reason that you decided to join the literature club? Well, Natsuki hesitates. Kinda dumb. Oh, don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason, when everyone is welcome. I wasn't welcome. According to me. So, just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monika. I promise. Natsuki sighs. I'm just tired of everyone judging me all the time. I can't enjoy any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care about what anyone else thinks, but you know, the science for the literature club, and that you can be yourself or whatever. So I decided it was at least worth a shot, but that was a lie, apparently. Natsuki dejectedly kicks the toe of her shoe against the wall. Oh, and I like writing too. Really? How come you didn't say that to Monika? Because she was being so judgmental that I didn't just want to tell her something she wanted to hear. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. That makes sense. Because if someone's being a jerk to you, they'll just flat out say what they want to hear. Actually stand up for yourself. Like, stick to what you want. Like, Natsuki is sticking up for Monika. And if she knew I was into writing, then she would just be like everyone else and try to push me away from manga, in favor of the more mature thing. Yeah, exactly what I said. The two of them remained silent for a while. Sayori understands that it's out of the question for Natsuki to return to the club room, for today at least. But Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club, just like everyone else. It's part of the club vision for her to be welcome. You deserve to express yourself, as much as everyone else does. That's supposed to be what the club is for. So, I'm gonna do everything I can to fix this. I promise. It's lunchtime, the next lunchtime. The cafeteria and hallways are bustling with students, rushing to meet with their friends, make the most of their limited time. We've never been in a situation during school. Like, we've always had after school. Because that's what the club is for, after school activities. Where could she be? Among them is Monika, who always eats in lunch in her classroom, but she has some additional business today. Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monika decided to try to find her during lunch so that she could make amends. After searching for an extensive time, Monika finds her. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair helps her stand out from the crowd. Oh gosh. Suddenly feeling awkward, Monika is afraid to get closer. Natsuki's with some friends whom Monika doesn't recognize, and they're all energetically chatting with each other. It'd be really tactless to just interrupt them. Huh. Oh yeah, did you end up joining that literature club or what? Oh, of course I joined. Why wouldn't I? Told you she would join. Come on. You know she only joined because you wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club. I told you, I never wanted to join that stupid club. Oh sure. Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow up past that trash. Wow. Phew, well, congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. We're proud of you. Shut up, let me do my thing. Just joking, you know we love you. Yeah, once the literature club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the ones to buy your book. What, you're gonna buy her smutty fanfiction? Oh. Well, obviously, I want a signed copy. That was like years ago. You don't think I've grown out of it by now? I told you, I was joking. Besides, it's a good reminder of how far I've come since then. Not to mention, you couldn't have done it without us. It gives us a pass to joke about it. Yeah, sure. You go up so fast, it brings a tear to my eye. Natsuki suddenly glances in Monika's direction, prompting Monika to quickly turn away and distance herself. That was horrible. Should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? You changed yourself. Like, you completely changed everyone else. So why can't you just change yourself? Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm already better than them after the way I treated her. Oh, so awful. I'm not doing anything right. After school ends, Monika distractedly makes her way to the club room. She finds Yuri already inside, eyes on the book as usual. Monika picks a desk lamp and slumps onto it. Something she seems to do rather often lately. Yuri, I don't think I can be club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go, exactly my way. Yuri looks up from her book. It's like the literature club is a place where you get to express yourself, unless in a way that I don't like. I'm so mad at myself. I'm especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. Sorry, I really shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. There's just, a lot on my mind. I enjoy listening. Really. Mm-hmm. Why? Yuri shrugs. It just makes me feel nice. Okay, I guess I'll just continue then. Yuri nods. Yeah, well, Natsuki has kind of a blunt attitude, you know? It makes me feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join the club. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch. They were just so mean to her, telling her to grow up and stuff like that the literature club would help her grow out of her mode. It just made me so mad, like, just let her enjoy it. Makes her happy. Why are you trying to take that away from her? Well, you did the same thing, so you can't be the one talking. And when I had that thought, it was just when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing. Yeah, just in a roundabout way. I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something, but I just dismissed it. No, I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. Ow. I even did that with you, Yuri, when you first joined the club. You did? Yeah, I remember. Fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was kind of trying to dismiss it, but then Sayori jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected on that, but I didn't, because I just let Sayori handle it instead. And now I'm repeating the same mistake, except I really hurt someone this time. Monika shakes her head. Oh, so tired of being afraid of what things I'm not comfortable with. So stupid. I can just picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I let her share her passion a little. So angry that her friends are treating her like that. I'm going to get them back for it. Back? Yeah. I'll get them back by making sure that this is the literature club that Natsuki wants, not the one that they want. Good. Suddenly, Sayori bursts through the door, making Monika and Yuri jump. With a rare, stern face, she marches over to Monika's desk and sits down next to her. Having an intervention. I can do that because I'm vice president. Is this about Natsuki? Yes. Yeah. I messed up. I'm super sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it. Really? I'm so dismissive about her passion that she felt threatened and probably just unwelcome. Clearly the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. Yeah? I really need to get up to her. Oh. Yay, you did it! Thanks for your intervention, Sayori. Oh, glad we're on the same page. Friendship wins again! So, how do you want to make it up to her? I have a plan. Sayori, do you know if Natsuki's coming to the club meeting today? I don't think she is. I see. Monika was afraid of that, not just because of her plan, but because she's facing the consequences of the damage that she's inadvertently caused. But the only way to do the right thing is to face it head on. It's so easy to duck away from conflict and wait for it to blow over. But that's not enough. Nope. That's usually never enough. Just to wait out something. In some situations, yes. Not in this one. To truly respect someone's feelings after you've hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings. Okay, do you think you can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow? I can do that. Okay, awesome. Yuri, you don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener. Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away to hide a smile. Well, guess for today. It's going to be a pretty quiet club meeting. I don't know why I always do that. Wait, history, settings, exit, no. I'm going to step out for a bit, is that okay? Yeah, I'm just going to read a theory. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here? Sayori picks up a manga that was resting on an adjacent desk. Oh, Natsuki probably just left it out by accident. But I thought she has been coming to the club. Actually, manga's been... Okay, Yuri, I'm sure it was just something else who was using this classroom then, okay? Monika smiles at them both. With a wave, she exits the classroom. Huh. Yeah, no, you probably shouldn't just avoid things like that. Because that was not smart, completely. I really shouldn't have left that out. Sayori catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki, and that'll get really awkward. Yeah. Now, I wonder if there's a keyboard I can borrow from the music room. Do we see that scene? Oh, I've been wanting this scene. The time for the next club meeting has already arrived. Monika and Yuri are the first to arrive. I'm so worried. Do you think Sayori is going to be able to bring Natsuki? Yes. How do you know? Well, she's Sayori. You know, you're right. She is who she is. That's the perfect answer, I guess. Huh. Time slowly passes. Monika sits, then stands up to face, then sits again. Yuri's eyes don't move from her book. Then the door finally opens. Sayori marches inside. Natsuki behind her. Natsuki shuffles inside, nervously looking around the room. I can still somewhat read. I don't know why I'm struggling. We're here! Welcome back. Natsuki, no, oh. Monika, the club president, stands up and greets them with a smile. Guess I need some more water. And to clean my glasses, because these are nasty. Jeez. Why did these get so dirty? Hey, that's actually a lot better. This is actually really calming music. Oh, it's so much better. Like, I could just lay down and fall asleep to this. So calming and peaceful. Okay. Yes, I read this. It was a little struggle, but I did. Sayori picks a desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monika is struck with a nostalgic feeling. Nostalgic? She would stand at the front of the clubroom just like this, struggling to picture just who may eventually be sitting from her. But imagination was never enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. Oh, each with her own struggles, her own reasons for seeking the vision that Monika had admittedly so vaguely advertised, seeking trust, understanding, respect. Oh, yeah. Man, they're just saying the names of them now. This definitely makes so much more sense, now that I'm actually reading this. Wait, no. History. What new lessons will the future hold for the Literature Club? Don't screw with everyone else's files? Realizing she's getting ahead of herself, Monika takes a deep breath and returns to the present. Okay, everyone. The Literature Club has started. Yes, we have an activity planned for today. Monika turns to face the chalkboard. On it, she writes manga in big letters. Today we're going to learn from an expert about a unique form of literature. Manga. Oh, come on. Isn't this kind of forced? I know you don't actually want to do this, so just... Monika shakes her head. Natsuki. This is the hardest part. After making it this far, it'd be so easy just to smile and move on. But that's not enough. Not this time. This reminds me of Undertale music. I don't know exactly where, but it just somewhere in the game. Maybe the ruins? Maybe towards the end? Or in Snowden. I don't know exactly where. I'm sorry. It was wrong of me not to take you seriously when were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it, and I realized how biased I was against manga. I was made a disrespect to you, and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So, can I make it up to you? Well, thanks, but... I know you're only doing this because Sayori told you to. Wait, that's not true. Manga planned this all by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her. I was witness to that as well. This is the Literature Club. The Literature Club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. We all have our own interests and our differences. Sayori is the upbeat kind of person. Natsuki loves manga. Monika is something. Yuri is shy and quiet and dark. Kind of deep. I'll go with deep. Because dark sounds a little rude, maybe? I don't know what Monika is. Let us freely express that. It's my goal to respect everyone for that. So I just want to learn about the things that make you happy. I think that you deserve to share that joy as much as everyone else does. Is that okay? Natsuki looks away and hesitates. But it's really dumb. The stuff I'm into. Manga smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking her straight in the eye. If you like it, that is not dumb. Oh, except for me. Sayori, you're not dumb either. Heh, what the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admitted that it's literature after all. Natsuki stands up. Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. But I didn't want you to like me just for that. Wow, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. Today's not about that anyway, right? It's about manga, so I hope you're ready. There it is. Respect, part 2 done. No, wait. No, really? Uh, a week has passed since Natsuki returned to the literature club. Since then, the club activities have been in full swing. Each day, a club member each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. As another meeting draws to a close, Monika approaches Natsuki on the way out. Natsuki, are you in a hurry home or anything? Me? Not particularly. Why? Oh, there's just something I wanted to show you if you had a few minutes. Sure, what is it? It's not in here. Can you follow me to the music room? Aw. Music room? Why? Well, you'll see. Ooh, this is a nice place. This is gonna be my big desktop for sure. You know, I was thinking back when the club was just me and Sayori. We could talk about how we envisioned the club to turn out. We cared a lot about being a place where people can express themselves. And she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I needed myself more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that, because you really taught me a lot about myself, like things that I was probably always too stubborn to admit. Oh come on, you can't mean that. I didn't even do anything. I just brought a bunch of manga. Then I got fussy when I didn't have my way. It's really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it. No, I honestly needed it. I didn't express that you were hurt. I would have never realized that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respected. It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, like, I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place. But when you're just criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can get really hard to just brush it off. And it makes me start to feel like I'm the problem. Like I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. And if I'm being too entitled, am I being too entitled if I just want people to like me without me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? I don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am. As Monika listens, she recalls vividly how Natsuki's friends were treating her, and how naturally they did so. How long has she been fighting against that, refusing to change for others? I can only wish I was as strong as you, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm like always trying to come off as perfect for other people. Anytime there's like a hint of contention, I just crumble. But it's thanks to you that I really understand that. But it's thanks to you that I really started thinking about this stuff. I can't read sometimes. I don't know what's going on. You really inspired me to start working on it. But, like I said, I didn't even do anything. You were just being yourself. That's all you needed to do. Also, there's something else. Monika takes a breath. The thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga. What? You? What the heck? Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry, I think I just felt, like, kind of embarrassed to admit it after I gave you such a hard time about it. Can't believe you. Of all people, we're reading manga behind my back. That's so funny. Yeah, well, I just flipped through them out of curiosity, but I ended up reading a whole bunch of it. But I mean, one of the characters was in a literature club. What are the chances of that? You were reading Parfait Girls? Yes. It was the same, manga series that the main character and Natsuki were reading. I found that out in the second playthrough, but it's also in the first playthrough if you would choose to go with Natsuki, most of it. Oh, you have good taste. Just one volume. And I kind of just picked it out randomly. Well, you have good intuition then. You have to tell me your favorite parts. Well, I think it was some kind of weird thing, but because the character isn't just in a literature club, she also plays piano. Ooh. It's just weird because I've always wanted to learn piano. He was like the perfect person that I wish I was. If I just did what I wanted instead of always second guessing myself. No! Oh, yes, the scene! Monika walks over to the piano and sits down. Hold on. Perfect. Always gotta get that thumbnail whenever I can. I always felt like I should only share the absolute best parts of myself. Parts that will impress people or make them like me more. But after you joined the club, I really realized how self-destructive that mentality is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experiences allows us to share emotions. And I just felt like I really wanted to tell you this, because if it wasn't for you, I never would have started playing. Eh, hey, I think the credit for that one goes to the Parfait Girls, not me. No, well, maybe it's true that Parfait Girls put the thought into my head. But but it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day. Every day? Because, you just make me feel like I want to do something. I should just do it. I mean, I still haven't been practicing very long. Probably not good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote a song for the club. Please be your reality, please be your reality. And I worked really, really hard on it. It doesn't have any words or anything, but, well, yeah. Mhm. That was honestly beautiful. Hold on. Gotta go do something real quick. La 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 la. That's all. That was so good. It was? But yeah, are you kidding me? You're like already a pro. Not even close. There's a song coming in. You said it was about the club, so it's called My Song or No. Because everyone brings something so unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. But I was like, such a selfish perfectionist. It shouldn't be about me, it should be about everyone. That's and it's all of you who helped shape the club into what it is. I would never change that. Well, I think it's really thoughtful and kind of flattering. I kind of feel like I don't deserve this much validation. I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club, but it makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. I think I was just really fed up with a lot of things, and I got frustrated after not getting my way in the club. So yeah, I really didn't mean to take it out on you. I was being really immature. Yeah, you get my stubborn butt to apologize. I guess you're doing something right. It's fine. I'm past it too. I think we're already even. It's really sweet of that you were thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing. Well, I wonder who I got it from. Hmm? Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, we're even as long as you let me keep my manga in the club room. You did admit that's formal literature. You totally can't take that back now. You got it. The cause is all yours. Tell you what, I'll bring in a little something for the club tomorrow. I want to do something nice in return. What kind of little something? Oh, you'll see. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. Oh, come on! Oh, tasty one. Is this where I come in? The next club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one. I think that led up to the game, honestly. Like the main game. Side stories. Thank you to everyone who worked so hard on the control simulation. I can't imagine how tedious it must be to delicately hide Monika's elevated permissions from her without disrupting our connection to the VM. Just to clarify, all of the recordings labeled side stories are part of the control simulation, right? I'm noticing some details of the characters' lives here, and there that differ a little bit from those in VM1. Even trivial ones. It is part of the butterfly effect from some of Monika's more fundamental changes, or is it a result of her just messing around with the characters in VM1 as her own experiment or for fun? So if I'm keeping track, we have what, like 5 different universes in total? What? With 3 or 4 of them created and destroyed by Monika, of course. It's funny because I keep wanting to speculate on which one is the real universe, but in reality, they all are. As real as ours is, anyway. What? Pictures? Okay. I actually like this one. What does that mean? Doki. Yep. My song, your note. So, that's not it, right? No, because there's... I'm so confused. I gotta look this up. Yeah. Related to true ending. Not with that. Ooh, that's June 30th. Wait, really? This is the day it was released? Explaining all bad ending and good best ending. How to get, you have 3 distinct acts. The game will start free time. Learn filter about choose the leader. The game will accept louder and so we can land step in. Prevent the events from repeating and just delete everyone. Anything that has no joy on the legend. Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri's private CG scenes. I think those are these 3 right here. So this one is Sayori's, Yuri's, and then this is Natsuki's. Okay, so I got that. What do I need now? Yep. Specific poem. Example of TG cutscene and DLC. Oh, that's one of them. So it's also this one. Okay. And you say cutscene, otherwise the one has been corrupted. It needs to start over. It's logged after you view. Then you can the easiest and quickest way to get that uh for you. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. How to get the secret good ending. Okay. Oh my god, this is taking way too long. But I'm going to have to leave it here because I've been recording for like an hour. Oh my god. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.